everyone, happy Saturday. Back again for some more work in our altered book here. And it seems like I'm starting to get closer and closer to figuring out what I want to do with the cover, especially since I've been doing a lot of eco staining of fabrics and papers and what have you. And this is a piece of silk that I did the other day. And I really just love this pinky, but the gray and the rust colors. And I got to thinking, boy, maybe I'll be covering this book in some stained paper. Fabric. Like I could just see this looking nice on here. Like I really think that that would be a good look. Yeah. So that's kind of where I'm thinking I might actually use this to cover the book. And then probably some of the, some of my marbled papers that I make. And it's actually in this month's printables. This particular, I have every printable so far, I've put marbled papers in. I'm sure at a point I'll run out of papers for them. But I think this one could be nice inside cover with this one. The colors would work nicely, but I would do it on probably an onion skin. So anyhow, I really have started to think about the covers, and I'm thinking something like this could just really be yummy, right? And yet still go with the with what we're putting inside, collection wise. That could be nice. So anyhow, just kind of sharing with you all what I'm thinking. What I'm thinking about, I jumped right into talking about this book, not saying hello. Hey everyone, how you doing? My name is Robin McClendon. For those of you who are coming to my page for the first time, hang out and stick around, see what we're doing. We have a lot of fun over here. It's a great group of creators here on YouTube. Love you guys. And yeah, we're just having fun in our altered book. And I always put all the links below for everything that we're using. I'll be using some more of my downloadable digitals. So this is another one from the pack. Kory has done a beautiful thing. Archaeologist, oh my goodness, she did such a beautiful thing with the images from this pack. You got to check out her channel. The links are below. But she took this doorway and then she added some of her eco stain papers in. And this is one of my favorite doorways that I've taken on my most recent trip to Italy. It just came out so beautiful. But anyhow, so I'm going to work with this doorway. Actually, this is a doorway that was on a building across the street from the Duomo that's in Oviedo, the huge cathedral there in Oviedo. And I'm telling you, it was just, I got so many great pictures. Like this was the cathedral from there. That was the side view of it. And then across the street was a building, and it had this yummy, rusted, grated pattern with this gray door. It's just the best. So I definitely want to use that. This is some of my eco staining that I've been doing for the last couple of days. So I printed some of this out on onion skin paper. Like, you can use a tracing paper. You can use layout paper, any sort of translucent paper. You can just go to Michael's or Hobby Lobby and place like that and just look through the pads and find a nice thin paper if you don't already have onion skin. This is some old ephemera that one of my patrons, Kathy, sent to me, Kathy Seek, and this is all passport stuff, passbook papers. So I'm going to definitely be using some of this in here. And then these are some labels that I got. I did a photocopy of them, but the last time I was in Rome, I went to a little, papery there and bought some labels. And so they were sort of like this sepia kind of color. So anyhow, I took and printed them out, and then I coffee stained a little bit. And I think this color is working in well. Caught my eye. And then this is some black tea and flour, a mixture of flour, tea, stained red graph paper, and it bled a little bit. So I just kind of pulled some stuff together that meets the eye. And then also I have this pack of stamps They are like religious stamps. I got these the last time I was in Amsterdam. So, really hadn't used any yet, but they just had really caught my eye. So I'm thinking that since I've kind of have this feeling of this doorway that was across from the church, it just sort of reminds me of that. I may use those stamps. So let's get started. This is also an old book page from some books that I got. This book right here that I got when I was in the south of France a few months back. And it's this really fabulous old handmade paper. It's just gorgeous paper. These old books. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this on this page on this side. And I'm going to glue it down so literally this sort of, the deckled edge just kind of hangs over the side just a little bit, just to transform the page a little bit, just to kind of give it some interest. So I'm going to start by gluing this down, and then we'll take it from there. Let's just let it rip. Hope you guys have had a good week. Things have gone well for you. And we're all still in lockdown and managing it as best we can, right? I'm going to tear a little bit of this edge off here. But hopefully things are going to ease up and we all can just get back to normal. Whatever that means. You know, the safest of all ways. But definitely looking forward to it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and glue this. I'm going to use the glue stick for this. This paper will do well and stick well to that book page. So some other kind of tutorials and things that I want to do. I probably will do one next week using some watercolors and just showing you other ways that we can make our background papers to use in our collages and what have you. That's what I'm thinking I'm gonna do if I get it all together. So I just want this sticking ever so a little bit over the edge like that. That's perfect. This is from a French book. I think I already said that. That's nice. That really went down beautifully. Good one. Wow. Okay. So I think I'm going to do this sort of maybe opposite. No, I thought I might put that here. Let me figure out what I'm going to put on this other side. I had the idea to put this over here. I just like the way this looks, and I think that it'll counterbalance this side. So let's go ahead and put this down. So I think I'll do it like that. Where does it end? Okay. Go ahead and rip this a bit. Go ahead and clip this back. Where's my clips? Already running out of stuff. Things are already running away. Do you believe I'm still waiting? Well, it does make sense, because I believe that person that I bought things from, that I told you about all the documents, I'm pretty sure that she was in France. I mean, I realize it takes a while for things to get here, but I'm telling you, I cannot wait for the stuff to get here, because it was some really nice ephemera. There was some good stamps in there. Things that I want to use and go back and use on some of these pages I've already done, just to add some different stuff to this book. So, hasn't come yet, but hoping soon. Hoping soon. Wait a minute. Get a little bit more off of there. Still not taking quite enough off. Come on. Okay, that's better. That's better. I was working on a project and I made some washi tape out of this this stained paper. And basically all you have to do is take a double-sided tape. Like I have this thin double-sided tape. And you just lay it down. I have some videos where I show you how to make all kind of washi tape. I make washi tape out of the old stuff off of my jelly plates. All that old paint build up. Yep, I use. Come on, let's focus. Come on, we can focus. Anyhow, you can sort of see it there. But I make washi tape out of that too. So yeah, just look for some double-sided tape and throw it down on your pieces. And so I think I'll go ahead and lay this down now. I definitely want to use this glue, art glitter glue, because it just works better with the what am I thinking? The onion skin, Robin. Sorry, guys. The onion skin paper. I think when you put the onion skin to this book page, it just sticks better. Like it doesn't have to worry about it popping up. So I just rather go ahead and put this down and just know I'm going to be okay. Okay, get that down. So this right here, some of this echo stain pieces I'm going to be putting in. I've been doing a lot of echo staining, so I'm going to be putting some of this in next month's printables. Just been having so much fun with it, and I just think it goes in so well with so much of my other images and stuff. So I'll be working with these, but this is that piece of fabric that kind of altered the color scheme of it, but love that. Okay, looks good. Okay, so now that's doing well, and I'm thinking I'm definitely going to take some of this. Let me go ahead and rip this down a bit. Take this off. Let's see. So I'm gonna layer this. I know I want to layer it all. Let me just see how this is going to look. So I'm kind of thinking about this piece being more like a travel document type of page. Let's see. That's kind of my idea. To sort of create this sort of travel document sort of feel, but I'll still put some stamps, a few stamps. And I want to use one of these. Just layering, seeing what I come up with. Really no idea. I like the way this is running. So maybe something like that. I think in terms of sort of making it like it's a sort of a seal of sorts. Something like that. So we'll put that down and see how well that disappears. I was thinking, I don't really know that I want to do the torn edges. I kind of just want to, so this is kind of designed to be more of a background piece, right? Let me use this. Let's put this down. Just going on pure instinct. I always call this intuitive collaging because it's just trust in the process. And you know, you just have some things that you've pulled together, some eye candy, and you have your general theme together, what you're doing, but just really allowing yourself to just go with the flow. Like, just allow your inner voice to speak to you. Don't, you know, like, don't sweat the details. Just, I'm going to kind of push this glue around so it's not so, it's not, you know, those little lines like it was when I put it down. It'll push out, but that's good. Swipe it. Perfect. That looks good. I like that. I like that look of that document over there like that. Go ahead and do this down. So yeah, just the fun thing about this altered book is it really, you know, there's no right, no wrongs. We're just, you know, allowing ourselves to go page after page in exploration and learn new things about collaging, about our color palette, about working with our prints, you know, just allowing ourselves to be free. Oh, I love that. I'll get on the other side here, but let me just see. That could be nice, yeah. Something like that. See what we have here. Oh, I like that. I like this. This house is kind of like a pastoral scene. And then that, along with this one. Those two could be nice. Come on, let's focus. See, I think those two could be nice. The colors are good. So I might end up putting those down and doing some more stamping, but we'll see. Let's just get, what did I just dropped something, but I don't know what I dropped, so. Okay, so let's just let that rest. Let's come back on this side, and we already have that down, so we'll put this over here, let that dry down, and let me just go ahead. I've been really enjoying working with these blush pinks and gray. Like that be nice. Oh yeah, I like that. Oh, that works well. It's like a whole kind of landscape thing going on there. So I'll put that down there, but before I do, I'm going to put something down in there. So I think I'll just take a little bit of this. There's also like a seal there. Got that little stamp. Let's use that. Put that down. I really love that page. It's settling like that. So Looking good. Okay. So put this here. Yeah, this blush pink with the gray tones and the rust tones is just, it's really yummy. For those of you who've taken my Infinite Pool, Forbidden Colors piece that I've done over in my Teachable School, if you haven't done it yet, there's a link in the description that says a free course, Infinite Pool, Never Running Out of Ideas. You got to take that if you haven't taken it, because one of my best modules is in there. I used to teach it to my fourth year BFA students, and it was like it's called Forbidden Colors. But you really learn a lot about your color palette and your visual dialogue, and sometimes how we can really limit ourselves with not using certain colors. And for me, it was pink. I mean, for the longest time, I just never used pink in my artwork. I mean, ever. It just always reminded me of just like being a little too girly. I always liked a really, you know, warm and earthy color palette. And years ago, when I was working a lot with helping my students discover and just be better communicators of visual dialogue, I started, you know, playing around with those concepts of forbidden colors and forbidden shapes and just ways in which we really limit ourselves. And I was using myself as an example because I was seeing how I had been limiting myself unknowingly. And so going through that process, that's when I discovered that I didn't like pink. And so I forced myself to start using pink, of course. Of course I did. And I really, it opened up a whole new world for me, because then I really saw that I wasn't like allowing myself to enjoy the various shades of pink. I had this one pink in my mind that I didn't like, and so that just condemned all pink. And I think we can do that with a lot of colors. Like I'll hear people say, I don't like brown. But then when they go through that process, they allow themselves to sort of deal with it. Then they realize, well, there are browns I like. I just don't like that ugly, you know, dirty, muddy color, you know, brown or something, let's say, you know. So it's really, it's really important to really kind of keep on checking in with ourselves to see exactly, you know. I like that piece there. I'm going to cover all that up. But I want to put something else down. And while I'm trying to figure that out, let me get rid of this. So yeah, but this color, this blushy pink, goes so well with grays, with all kind of warm tones, with so many of the colors I like, it actually goes with. So, of course, needs to say, I've use pink over my lines, but I encourage you to really play around with that. Go take the course. It's a really neat course. Like I said, it's free. You guys who haven't taken it, I think you'll love it, but you will definitely discover. This one's Christmas. I don't want Christmas. Oh, I like this big one. Oh, I like that. I think I'll use that one there. I still have this right here to deal with. So I'm going to go ahead. A lot of you have been liking those Tracy Fox labels, eh? Yeah, I love them. I have to try to keep myself from using them. because I oftentimes buy labels when I can find them, unique sort of vintage labels, or like when I found these. I got a few different ones, styles, but yeah. Kind of put that there, this sort of here. I think I like that. Okay, so now I need to do what I always do. I need to stamp a little bit of this here, so let me find the one that I like to use. Where are you? Oh, here it is. I'm reaching up high. Okay. And of course, I'm going to use pumice, right? Let me find it over here. Yep. Here we are. Look, I'm doing a lot of reaching. Just I've been putting stuff away. To get things. Let's use this pumice, and just to kind of stamp this little midsection. You know, I like, guys know how I like this little section right here. Okay, that's perfect. Oh, that just looks so yummy. Oh, that pumice is everything. Now I can put that down. And that'll look good. Go ahead and put this down here. And then on this side, I need to do some stamping, but I don't know what I want to do. Let me see. I don't want to, oh, I know what I'll use. I'll use this one here. And I'm going to use the Oxide again because I want it to be very faint. So this is just like a, you know, just a ledger grid. So it just gives us the feel of, see, it just gives us a feel of like just a ledger, you know, where we would keep track of documents or document information or, you know, that kind of thing. Well, that's really light. Can't hardly see that. I guess I can't just straight use pumice like I'd like to, eh? Let's see what color I want to put there. Maybe I'll just go with black soot. What's this hickory smoke? Can't remember if it's a black or brown. Oh, it's a gray. See, what is this one? Let me just get this other oxide here. Sorry for all the noise. Okay, let's try the black soot. I want that right there. Okay. See how this prints. Okay, that's good. Just that light, perfect. It's a nice light impression there. I don't want it to be stronger than the, put this down, you know, than all the background. Just kind of, go ahead and put this piece down. Still have some other things coming, so I'll look forward to going back through these pages and adding little bits and pieces. Some of the other stuff. Okay. me see. I think I wanted that right about there. Oh yeah. I remember I had the word right above it. Love it. And that can kind of go right there. I like that little pop of, you know, it's like another pink, but it's still a grayed out pink. Sort of a sherbety color, so that's nice because it's just very subtle, but it gives a pop without, you know, being too much, but it really just kind of gives a pop in that area. Okay. Okay. Let's put this down here. I don't have that too far over. Okay, looks good. Oh, I love this. Yes. Oh, I really like that. Put up so you guys can see it a little better. Okay, so let me just finish this up, figure out what I know I gotta go back to this side here. I kind of want to kind of overlay the stamps a little bit, maybe something like that. And I feel like I want to do something else, but I'm also remembering to tell myself, remember, we don't have to do it all in this session. Remember my 90% rule. We can just get it to a point and then stop and still come back through, because I'll still be flipping through this I'm just trying to get something to with you guys. So you know, whatever I do, I'm gonna come back and kind of go back through it with you. So no worries there. Okay, so I'm going to fill that in. Let me just go ahead and put this down first. I do know I want these. I'm in the process of making some stamps and stencils. You guys have heard me say that before, but I just need more things. Oh, I know what I want to do. I need to be able to have more things to stamp with. I don't have enough, like, stamps. Things that I feel, you know, work with what we're doing here. I want the black. That's blue. Where's my black? I think before I start the video, I think I really just need to pull all of my inks out, because I seem to know I'm going to use them. I'm always trying to have my desk clear, but you know, at a point. So I do have these little stamps because I feel like I want to get something kind of up in this area here before I put that stamp down. I wanted to use different. Oh, that's good. That works. That works well. Okay, let me just get this one. I'm using the glitter glue. So I'm just putting on the back of the stamp, and then I take my finger and smush it out, you know, so that, oh, this stamp is gorgeous. So it's maybe like that. Oh, I like that, because then I have my little stamps there, and those are nice and light. You can see, I'll put it up there. So they stamped, and you can see the little bit of light gritting. I like that too. Everything is sort of subtle, not like all over the top. So I love that. Okay. And then this other one, kind of want to put on there like that maybe. Okay, we're getting somewhere here. So many of you are sharing with me how much you love this month's printables. I tell you, I'm having so much fun with working with those. Oh, and creating them, because it just allows me to go back over all of my old ephemera and collections, and I'm actually going through a lot of my Gelli prints too, because I think next month I'll haven't kind of come up with the entire theme yet, but it is a theme. I'm using my stained papers, the printables, the stained rust staining and stuff that I'm doing, but I'm also pulling my Gelli prints, and I'll do this. I like that. I feel like I want like another document stamped right there. So let me get the black. So I'll have some of my Gelli prints in there, along with the rust stain. So it's going to be sort of that kind of theme I'm feeling for June. So it'll be more of my Gelli prints, and so that they can be used. I'm gonna pull a lot there. It'll be cool for you guys to use as backgrounds to your own, and also, you know, like just bits and pieces of right there of them. Because the way I'm seeing that you guys are working with the printables is giving me so many ideas of ones to share with you guys, because I think it'll really just accentuate what you're already doing. Okay, so I love that. So here again, it's just a very light, see, just a very light over that whole background. Okay, so I know I'm going to be doing something else up in there, but I'm kind of feeling like I'm going to wait and see what comes in the mail that I've already ordered, because I'm going to go with my 90% rule and just let that sit. This is what really okay. So the floral medallion of Oviedo, which is where this door still exists and where I took the picture. So then I just kind of added that in there, and let me see if there's any Tracy Fox thing over here that would be really cool. Oh, this would be nice. I think this goes, let's see which way it goes. Let me see. I don't know. Can't make my mind up. So I'll just hold off. So I'll stop there. As I continue to look, I'll stop there because I feel like that's the thing to do, and then I'll come back and see what else. I'm determined, right? Okay, I'm gonna wait. I have those there. They'll be there. I think I'm at a good stopping place. So I'll show you guys close up. So you can see that I'm going to do something else here, but I don't know what. It'll come in. And then this side, I feel like I'm basically done. I know I'm going to add a bit or piece or two in here. Maybe another stamp. I have some stuff coming. I also have some documents, some old ledger paper. So maybe some old ledger paper, that might be a nice to cut a piece and put up in there. So I'm going to stop right there. I love this though. I'm really happy with this spread and using some of the new things that I've been working on in some of this month's printable pack, the doorways and documents. So there we have it. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you for hanging out with me again. And next week, like I said, I think I'm going to work with some watercolors, creating some backgrounds that I've made before that I think you guys might enjoy for continuing to work on our pages. So let's see how that goes. All righty, take care, guys. Love you all. Have a great weekend. And until next week, take care. Be safe out there. And I love you all. Bye-bye.